Ever been out shopping browsing a rack when you come across a really cute piece that you can't wait to try on? So you take it back to the fitting room and try it on, only to realize that it doesn't have pockets? For me, this was a deal breaker until I figured out how to add my own pockets, which is what I'll be doing in today's video using a skirt I recently thrifted. I'll be showing you an easy way to add hidden side pockets to any garment. Let's jump right in. First, turn your garment inside out and press the area of the side seam you'll be adding your pocket. That way you'll have a nice flat surface to work with. Next, measure and mark an inch from the waistband. If you're adding a pocket to a garment like a shift dress that does not have a defined waist, try it on first and locate your waist to determine your pocket placement. From the 1-inch mark, measure and mark 10 inches. This is how much of the seam you'll need to open up to make room to install our pockets. So take your seam ripper and undo the seam between these two markings. Afterwards, backstitch over the 1-inch stitch line at the top to prevent it from unraveling any further. That's all the prep work that you need to do. Now it's time to install our pocket. I have my two pieces already cut out, and of course you can grab the free pattern in the description below. Next, take 1/2 with right sides facing and align the straight edge of the pocket with one side of the opening. Try to get that top edge of your pocket right in the corner before pinning it in place. Once you're through pinning 1/2, do the same for the other side. Before sewing them on, double check that the two sides are aligned with each other. Starting at the top corner, sew 3/8 from the edge. And you'll do this for the other side as well. Afterwards, you could go ahead and finish the raw edges as you see here. Next, turn the pocket pieces out and press the seams flat against the pocket. Now we can finally sew our pieces together to form our pocket. So with right sides facing, pin them together along the curve. Alright, so this part is a little tricky to explain without visuals, so I jumped ahead and stitched my pocket to make it easier for you to follow along. First, start by backstitching in that stitch line above your pocket. From there, sew outwards about 1/8 of an inch from your pocket seam until you're down 1/2 inch past the pocket curve. This is what's going to give your pocket that hidden factor. Then we're going to pivot and continue sewing along the curve. Once you get down to the bottom, you're going to once again sew 1/8 inch out from your pocket seam, then pivot and continue sewing to meet the garment side seam. Alright, with just a couple more steps to go, turn your garment back on the right side and locate the front side of your pocket. We're going to understitch the edge to give your pocket a crisp finish and to keep it from peeking out. Another fancier method you could do is to sew 1/4 inch from the edge as shown. Again, you only need to do this on the front side of your pocket. To understitch, lay the seam flat with the allowance towards the pocket, then sew 1/8 of an inch away from the seam. Sew as far down on the pocket as you can. For the final step, we need to add depth to our pocket so it's deep enough to keep our stuff in. To do this, sew approximately 2 inches from the stitch line in front of the pocket. You could pop your hand in to make sure you have enough clearance and determine where to stop. I did forget to mention to finish the raw edges of your pocket curve as well. And that is it. I hope this tutorial was helpful. So now you can shop with confidence knowing how to add pockets to your clothes. If you loved this video, check out the one on the screen coming up and I'll be seeing you next time.